Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this training. Like I said earlier, for everyone that have been following the training so far, this particular training is not just about new life. It's about getting started with a career in digital marketing. So a lot of things are happening, and major things that happen right now is there's lot, there's a lot of work. So when I hear people saying there's no job, I don't actually know how to really respond to stuff like that when people say there's no job, because there's job. The only thing that happen is there's no skills for people to actually take the work that is available. That's what is happening. There's no skills. People don't really have the required skills to take so many jobs that are available. So, and that is one of the reasons why we are doing this at this time, so that even with our real life business or any other business that we do, we be able to leverage and do business. We'll be able to leverage and take part in opportunities. It's very, very important. So that's one of the reasons why we are going to do it. So today is just going to be like foundation. So like I said, today is just going to be foundation of bigger things that are going to happen. I'm trying to see how I can actually unmute, make people, yes, so that you can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Till I say so, so that I will not be having too much of distraction here and there. So let me just mute everybody and you can unmute yourself. Good. So I will share my screen right now and I'll get into it. So today is just going to be a foundation, and at the end of this training, you see a lot of possibility. Yeah. Like now I have different people that are asking me, oh, can you get me another social media? Can you get me people that can do graphic designer? Can you get me people that can do this? Guess what? Most people that I have, they are busy. Yeah, they are busy. They have one thing or the other that they are doing already. So with this opportunity, people that are good, yes, it's not everybody that are good to get through this training. That's for sure. It's normal. It's normal. So people that dedicate their time and they are good with it, at the end of the day, when some certain kinds of opportunity comes in, I'm definitely going to reach out to you. Yes, and if you're available, you'll be able to tap into those opportunities. You could be managing people's accounts and different things like that. But this is just to have the basic background knowledge of things that actually involve. So I'm not going to be telling you what digital marketing is, but I'm also going to actually say at the end of this section we're going to have today, there's going to always be an assignment every day an assignment. This could run for maybe 10 days. I don't know. Yeah, there's an outline, but I just know that within 2 weeks, we are going to finish all these things. All right. So I'm going to talk about digital, just brief. A lot of you are not really novice to this. What are the career, which is most important? Career that are valuable, where you can actually tap into, where you can make some extra money, rendering service, digital services, right? In digital. Then not just only that, how you can leverage on already existing data to help you do your work better. Yeah, already existing data to help you do your work better. That's another very, very, very important thing. Existing data. So when we talk about data driven, like whatever you are doing, you have research, you have the data that back it up, which actually very, very, very important. Anything that you have a data to back up is like saying almost 90% is you are going to have a possible certain percentage of an outcome, not doing a guesswork. So we are going to dwell on that. I might not be able to cover the entire data that I have for you guys, but I'm going to give you a link and what will walk you through how you can go there, which is going to actually be your visual assignment, and see different industry that you can tap into. Yeah. Okay. So digital marketing generally, as the name implies, is marketing product, services, personal branding. Personal branding could be public figure, like saying you are, just imagine you're a social media manager for a local government chairman, a state governor, a senator, a rep. What you are doing is personal branding, reputation management. For a president, that's why you have media team for president, media team for governor, media team for this, media team for that. Because if there's any time that you couldn't hear me, just type on the chat. I just feel like the network is misbehaving. Uh, but from now onward, it should be better. I just reposition it right now. Okay. Yeah. I hope you can all hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear now. Good. All right. So, like I was saying, digital marketing is basically marketing of product and services, personal branding, and all that. Yes, those are the things that you do with digital marketing. Then, how does digital marketing work? Digital marketing is not just a word that is hanging somewhere. No, it's not just. Digital marketing work through different type of marketing that you can do on digital marketing. So websites is a certain way where some things work in digital marketing. For example, we talk about tracking. If you don't have a website, that is why it's hard for some people to do some of those tracking. Not just on that, only that. If you don't have websites, you don't have any business with SEO, right? So all these things that you see on my screen, those are the things that make digital marketing work together. Content marketing, pay-per-click advertising, social media marketing, email marketing, video marketing, marketing analytics. So data that I said we are going to talk about, those are going to give you some insight about how the marketing analytics looks like. Marketing automation, CRM, there's no way that you're not going to do customer relation management when it comes to marketing as well. Content management system, for that's what some of you are already some of you are already doing with your WordPress and the rest. Okay, so these are the reason why digital marketing work. Then we have traditional and digital marketing. Digital marketing is not here to in any way rubbish traditional marketing. No, it's not here in any way to rubbish traditional marketing. However, digital marketing is here to complement the efforts of traditional marketing. So it's very, very important to know that. So there's some difference between both, but just remember that digital marketing is here to complement the efforts, because you will always have audience in that segment that are only used to those traditional handbill, billboard, poster, bulletin, and so on. So you always have audience. People in the informal sector, you always have them. People are still using feature phone up to now. So you always have them. So digital marketing is not here to any way rubbish traditional marketing. It's just here to complement and also to cut costs, especially for small businesses. It's not all small businesses that can go on radio or TV, but with social media, very low cost. Results in real time. So if I log into the ads manager right now, you see the result of ads that I'm running for a client currently right now. You see all those in real time. You can't determine, even if you have 1,000 MB, you cannot say this is where that MB have reached. Even if you have 1,000 broke you cannot say where that broker has made. Traditional marketing means those adverts that you see on radio, on TV, on billboard, and the rest. So that's what I mean by traditional marketing. I saw that question from Ayomide. I hope you get that now. Okay. So those are the traditional marketing. And it's not accessible for small businesses. How many small businesses will go to Channel Television or CNN and said you want to advertise your products? Where will you get the money? So digital marketing is just here to complement the marketing efforts of traditional marketing. However, the training you are here to do is not just about data alone, it's marketing. So that anywhere you find yourself, even after this, you can decide to go on to take some certification like Google certification, Meta certification, TikTok has their certification, Twitter has their certification. You can take all those things, which will also allow you to do some certain remove job. People like Ayomide that are already doing some things on Viver, this is also going to help you know how to do some certain things as well professionally. Yes. So that is on that one. Then there are different jobs that are available. So you can just look at what you have here. This is about 20. You can also look at this and think of, okay, which one among these that I want to fit in. You cannot do everything. Yes, you cannot do everything. Like me, I don't do everything. Yes, you cannot do everything, but it's very, very important to know which one you want to specialize. And when you are specializing on particular one, that does not mean that you don't know about those other ones too. No, you can still do your stuff. So there are different job roles. So you'll be able to apply for, and when we say apply, remote job, freelance job, that will not go to affect any other thing. Like I used to say, despite everything that I do, that people see online, I still work. As a matter of fact, um, this training right now, I'm sitting in my office. So, so that's it. You can take a job role as a digital marketing manager, digital marketing specialist, marketing coordinator, SEO specialist, web developer, account executive. Executive here means you are working in an organization, advertising agency, that have different clients, but you are the one that are managing one of the client's accounts. Do you get that? So it's not an accountant, it's not bank work, right? Social media manager, I think that is one of the most common one. Recruiter. So like me now, I think I want to be moving to that. That when people have needs, because I'm having a lot of people that have needs now. Like, oh, do you know anybody that can do this? So I can also refer. Okay, I'll get you these guys. I'll get you that. You can also work as a group, digital marketing analyst, and a host of everything that you see here. But one thing that you see among all this is that for some of you that want to work part-time or full-time, as the case may be, I'm not doing this training just because of people within my team or within my caucus. It's for anybody around the world that want to start their career in media communication agency and all the rest. You might need to do some other certification to actually put you in a very how will I put it? In a very place that you're going to have an advantage over other, because you're not the only one that have the same skills. But when you have some certain certification, it's going to help you. That's why when you see some job role, even as a freelance, there's some job role, and they want to go and check your profile. When you check your profile and say, oh, this person knows what he's doing, all those things. So you might want to do some of those things. Along the line, I'm still going to mention some of those things that you need to do. So now there is data available worldwide for marketers, which are being collected by all these top tech firms around the world. And you can leverage as a digital marketer, as a freelancer, or anybody that is digital entrepreneur, whatever they are doing online, can leverage on those data to make an informed decision with your customers, with anybody that you are rendering the service for. Yes, either on Fiverr, either on Upwork, on any freelance website, either affiliate. Having some certain information will help you to either work fast or make an informed business decision. So there's a global data, but I decided to just extract some certain details for Nigeria markets as a whole. So because I know that a lot of people from here is in Nigeria, but what I'm going to do, if time permits us, is I'm still going to take you to where I got this from, right? So that for people from other countries that are also part of this, that what you can actually check for your own countries and see how do people behave online in your own country, getting to know the kind of funders that are available, how they behave online, what they do, how much are being spent on digital platform in your country every year. These are current data for 2023. There's always updated data every time. This is as of January for Nigeria specifically. If you look, that's why you're seeing Nigerian flag right now. As at January 2023, 221 million Nigeria population. This is population. Then 193.7 million on mobile phone. That is like saying 87.7%. All these data are very, very, very important. Very, very uh, important for you as a digital marketer to have. So again, you can see that internet users, not everybody that has phone that are on internet, because some of these ones are also feature phone. Do you see that? You can see the way it's going. So out of 221 million, 122.5, right, are on internet. Again, what this data is going to do is it's going to help you to know what is available for you in your country. It's going to let you know what is the work that is available. So you can use this to do your personal business. You can also use this when you want to render some services, because there's a lot of things that you want to do that they will tell you that, oh, can we have like a strategy document? So all these kind of things is going to help you with strategy document. Strategy document simply means what you want to do for us. Create a presentation of exactly of what you want to do. We'll get to that as we move on in this training. Like I said, today is just to lay some certain fundamental, which is very, very important. And you cannot do digital marketing without data in 2023. Yeah, because it's not traditional. And like I used to say in most of my training, anything that is not measurable, that you cannot measure, it's not digital. It's not. So you can see what's the male, female, what is male, someone reached out to me, which, okay, yeah, I'm currently dealing with an importer that used to import Turkey dresses for women. So the focus is on women, basically. So this kind of data will help me to know what do I have, what is available for that market. Yes, what's available for that market. So it's not like you're not be thinking, you are not going to be working with observation, you are going to be working with facts and figures. Not that, oh, do people really buy? Because, for example, now when I get started with New Life, one of the major questions is, all those overpriced products, do people really buy? But I put in data work. So if I get to Google Search Console now and you see the data, you see the search volume, people are having over 68 million, 68,000 impression in a month. And people are still doubting that, do people buy this product? So if people are not buying it, where are those 68,000 people? Where are they coming from? So data is always very important when it comes to digital. So with data, I can talk to anywhere with data. But when you don't have the facts and figures like this, it's very hard to do digital in 2023 and beyond, right? So you can see population, even as a government, don't be surprised. Somebody is watching you because of the kind of things that you do. Like, okay, I would like to see you. Okay, we have this project. What can you put into our project? Even a local government chairman, even in your community. Just imagine this kind of data here now. Look at this population by age. You can see this population by age 221, that's total population. That you can see, look at this data very well now. Let's say Nigeria as a country now want to take a decision. You can see the highest population, which are called primary, the primary age demographic here. Do you see that? 5 to 12. 5 to 12. 21.9%. What does that tell you? What does that tell any government that wants to do well for its people? It simply means primary education to secondary school is very important. These so we might have a certain number of people within the 45 to 60 something now, but these 5 to 12, they are the future. They might not have the voice right now, but they are the 100% of the future. Data can solve a lot of things, not only marketing, social, economy, health, different things can solve it. So as a digital marketer, one of the advantage that I have that have helped me in this marketing stuff is ability to work with data. Yes, work with data and apply it. Data-driven marketing. It's not just like, oh, let's just go to Facebook and put this. Let's just go to Google. Let's just no. What data do you have available for you? From what perspective are you working? Marketing is not gambling. You have to test it. You have to work with facts and vigor. You cannot be gambling with people's money. So all these data are available. Overall, internet users, the increment within the year, you can see 2.9 million. That's just 2.4% increase from the previous year, right? Mobile phone, laptop, device, how many, what is the increase? Then which browser people use most? You want to know. So even when you are trying to do SEO, just imagine you want to do SEO now, right? And you are testing your website or you are developing a website or something. You are not testing your website with Microsoft Edge. See what the data is saying now. Data is saying these guys also only have 1.13% of the share. Even Opera has more percentage. You can see Google Chrome here. You see why some of us use Chrome? Because when you want to test your program, you test with what people are using. Because it's not about you, it's about the user. So all this data, like you are now, you can get people that will say, okay, we are trying to see this, our website is not doing well on this, it's doing that. All these things, there will always be a time where you will need some of this data in your journey in marketing. And that is why every time I want to talk about introduction to marketing, I always come with the perspective of data because number is the future. Most of the major problem that we have in Africa is people cannot put number to things. So when you hear some certain things that happen in some other part of the world and they are putting number to it, people will usually say, we don't have it in Africa. You don't have what? You have it, but there's nothing to track anything. You don't even know that you have it. You're only living with 5 initial alarm. So all these things are very important. The top website to say that this is, again, remember, this is strictly for Nigeria. The top website that people visit in Nigeria, the top 10, you can see Google, News, Net Nigeria. You can see, so you just try to think of why people go to this website. What are they doing there? Then what is in this website for me? So for example, now, if a client reach out to me and say, okay, we want to do a traditional marketing or somebody or a brand want to do something with a sports company, I would say, run Google display ads. Then select Bet Niger. You can see how many betting sites on this. Bet Niger, WinBet, which one again? There should be more on bets. Live scores. Allow your ad to display there. That's it. That's it. That's just it. So there's a lot of things here. So for example, now, let's say somebody wants to advertise in a daily, like newspaper company. There's still some other information. This is just like top 20. I'll just say, okay, go to this particular, just go and advertise on this particular website. You see Naira Land in number 20 there. Just go and advertise there. Because data said people go there. So where people go to, go and put your stuff there. If you have your audience there. because you don't want to assume that all the brands have their audience in a certain places. Look at number 3, Net Niger. Some of you that watch movies, right? So if your stuff is in relation to movie, that's where you get to go to. So a lot of things that you can do with data. So share of search engine. So most time when we want to search, you see the reason why we go to Google. Even when you want to check your SEO to see how you are ranking, you see why we are not going to Bing. You see why you are not going to Yahoo. Because Google almost take the entire 100%, 98.17%. Yes, Google is not the only search. You see Bing there, you see Yahoo there, you see Badu there, you see DuckDuckGo, you see Naver there, but you see the percentage. That is why we check with all those things. So even when you are also trying to optimize your clients as an SEO specialist, optimize your client's website, the first place you should get checking is Google. So if your website is ranking on Bing and is not ranking on Google, you see the percentage, right? Top Google search. What are people searching for? So anything that has to do with how to, what is, what, download, news. Can you see it? These are things that people are searching. WhatsApp. Again, betting still show up here. There's a lot that will say about this, but time will not permit us. That's why I'm going to show you the link. It's almost 100 pages for this data. This data will help you in this journey. Anytime, if you go through it, you remember that, oh, I need this information. I saw this data somewhere. Let me go and check, so that it will help you to make some business decision, right? To help you to make some business decision. It's very, very important. Numbers of, so this data is saying 31.6 million. As of January, it has increased around April. As of January 2023, 31 million Nigerian people are on social media. And the average time that people spend each day on social media, 4 hours, 36 minutes. I'm not the one that said it, it's data. Right? So you see, age demographic or meta audience. Meta audience include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, Messenger. Those are the meta family of app. So look at the dominant age brackets, 25 to 24. You need to know your primary audience and secondary audience. Look at the secondary audience there, 18 to 24. You see that? So all this data is going to help you when you want to do targeting for audience. So you not be targeting what is not. So you can see 35 to 44. See 35 to 44. You can see the number there. So that's it. The most used social media, you see WhatsApp at number 1. So when we say, oh, do ads that click to WhatsApp, here you have it. Here you have it now. Ads that click to WhatsApp, you have it now. You can see WhatsApp number 1, right? Web traffic from social media, you can see, look at it now. Facebook still have 44%, whatever you say to tomorrow. So when we say, oh, TikTok grow by 250% in a particular year, and Facebook grew by, let's say, even 10%, Facebook has nowhere to grow with, because Facebook is already in billion. As at the last time I checked, 2 billion plus. So do you want to bring aliens to the platform? So when Facebook grew, maybe at the end of the year by 10%, 10% of Facebook can be more than 250% of TikTok. Because TikTok is still in million. Instagram is still in million. So Instagram, I think Instagram is already 1 billion or so, as at the last time I checked. Do you understand? So it's very important that you know all these things. So I'll quickly go out of my slide right now and go to browser so that you can see where you can fetch this information out yourself. And that is going to be my assignment for you guys. Okay, I'm in my browser right now. So, and for the fact that we have people from Cameroon, we have people from Benin Republic, on this call, not only Nigeria. I just decided I can't put all the countries together. And again, I don't want the time to be always more than this thing. So what you just need to do is data reporter. So this is data reporter. I'm going to drop this in the WhatsApp group right now. And I'm not going to respond to anybody in this group. So some of you that are on this call, you know what it is. So should in case you see that somebody is asking, what is this? And I didn't respond, you get to know why. So when you get to this data report, this is for Nigeria. I'm going to drop for other country. Data report here, you will see all these reports. You have to read it yourself. I cannot read it on your behalf to know what is available for you. Some of you even see the business that I can jump into. Like I'm already thinking of, I still go through this data. I've gone through this several years. I've been using this data as way back 2018. I still checked it this because you always have the new one, the new one, the new one. This is for 2013 right now. You can see a lot of things. This is about 110 pages. Don't rush. That's your assignment. I've seen the need for me to start leveraging on tourism because people are spending crazy money on resorts, traveling, tourism in Nigeria right now. Despite the fact of everything that you're saying, I'm already thinking of. So should in case you started seeing me doing some things about tourism, it's data that said I should go into it, not me. You can see this where I crop some of those things. So for example, now, let's say, can you say I have Nigeria here, so I can just say Togo. I think I should have Togo for this. I just removed Nigeria here. I'm just trying to tell you how fast. Can you see? So this data available to Togo. So even if I want to go and do something in Togo, I want to check the digital landscape for Togo first. I remember, I think some 2 years ago, I was planning to go and do some certain thing in Liberia. But by the time I checked the data for Liberia, mission impossible. Because Liberia have less than 2 million people online, according to what the data told me as at that time. And what I want to do, I cannot survive without online. So this is for entire things that I want to do in life. It's not just only for marketing. I remember that I checked and I saw the people that are online. I'm like, what? Cannot survive here. Look at it. There are 1.8 million. What's that? Internet user as of January 2023. That I will target 3 million in only Lagos. So I was like, mission impossible. But if I didn't look for this kind of data, I would just go. That's why some people go to some country and they say, this country, the total population as of January 2023 is 5.6 million. It simply means the entire Lagos is bigger than Liberia. That's why some people will go to some country with that information and they say, the country is this, for the country is that. You do your research. So these things help me. As of that year, I want to travel. I just abort the mission. Like, no. I just abort the mission. But a lot of people who don't know why. I say, no, I can't. So I say, people that I want to do things with, I want to work with people that are online. I cannot work with any country that is not digital inclined. I abort the mission. Guess what? Some people have gone to that same Liberia and came back to Nigeria for the same mission that I want to go there because they didn't look at the data. So they just went there, they come back and say, guy, it's not easy. But me, I look at it. Look at the Ghana, 23 million. So I'm trying to see, so you can see the way I'm doing that right now. I don't know the full spelling of maybe Cameroon. I know I have different people. Just type your country there, search for it. Can you see? So all country, there's global reports. There is each country report. I don't know, would they say Benin for Benin Republic or Republic of Benin? I'm not so sure, but let's try. Okay, it's actually Benin, right? I'm doing this because I know we have people from Benin Republic, Mr. Abada. Yes. Do you see that? So you have for different countries. So to the case you are thinking the link that I sent, just replace the last with your country. So can you see now the total internet user in Benin Republic, 4.6 million. 4.6 million. So this information that I'm giving you right here is going to help you in your career. I'm talking to people that I want to build a career in marketing, digital marketing, that I want to be talking to the client and be giving the client the data. I say, okay, this is what is available. Out of this, So if you look at the product, you do the audience persona, okay, the people that I want to target that are within the age of 18 to 33, we only have 12.9% of the population. This is how much budget that you need. This is how much for each lead. This is how much for each engagement. This is how much for each reach. This is how much for 1,000 impression. Data will help you to be able to do that. So your assignment for today, check the data for your countries. Some certain information will be jumping out to you like, wow, I could leverage on this business. I could leverage on that. I'm not talking to you as a new life distributor right now. I'm talking to you as somebody that wants to empower you, that wants you to eat from the web biscuits. There's a lot of biscuits on the internet, but you need to have skills. There's so many jobs, but there's no skills for people to take those jobs. Jobs that you don't need to get out of your house. Participate in your own rescue. Maybe this is the best thing you can do for yourself as you are preparing for 2024. So that's it for today. Check the data for your country, read through it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. I'll see you the same time, 8 p.m. tomorrow, 8 p.m. Nigeria time. Yeah. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you for the lecture.
Thank you for showing up.
No, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I don't come back. I don't come back home.
I see all of you. I see Blessing, Audu.
Thank you, sir.
Ayomiku, Jane, Avada, Inkil, everybody. I see all of you. Victor, good night.
Ayomiku.
Good night.
There's Ayomide, there's Ayomiku too. There's Ayomide, there's Ayomiku too.
All right. All right.